everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the Quarantine Quest. Yesterday we talked about fear, and we did a meditation where we were able to kind of isolate our fear and melt it into the earth and recycle it into the earth so that we could create space for more positive emotions. So one of the things about fear and anxiety and anger and frustration and all of those feelings that make us feel kind of yucky, those are all in a category of energy called catabolic energy. Catabolic energy is constrictive energy. It's energy where we feel like a victim to our circumstances, often that we can't do anything about our situations. We feel helpless and hopeless and like we have blinders on, and we're only reacting to life, and we don't have control of life. And so it creates a feeling and sensation in our bodies that's really uncomfortable, and sometimes is like a little apathetic, so we don't even know what to do with that energy. So today we're going to talk about how we can convert that energy and transform that catabolic tight energy into something that is anabolic energy, which is energy that's open to possibilities. It's more positive energy. It feels better, and it allows us to see possibilities, whereas catabolic energy does not. So anyways, today the intention is to create more space and redirect our energy that we had with our fear-based catabolic energy, and harness that energy and redirect it towards something that's anabolic and healthy and makes us feel good. So that's our intention for the day, and I hope that that you all experience something good from this. So one of the main ways that we can do that is through one of the main ways that we can transform the energy is through changing the way that we think. But first, I forgot our meditation. So let's quickly just get here, get centered, and then we'll talk about how we can change the way we think. Okay, so sit down if you can, lie down, whatever you want, close your eyes, and just connect with your breath. Just breathe in and out, inhale, exhale. For just a second, it's going to be a quick one today, but we just want to all kind of be at the same place together. So breathe in, breathe out. Feel the weight of your body starting to get heavy. Feel your feet connecting to the earth. Feel yourself dropping in. Feel your root system starting to grow down into the center of the earth, to the core. When you arrive at the center of the earth, take in its light and love and nourishment, and sit with that for a minute. And then take that warm, loving energy and draw that up your root structure, up the roots, up to your feet, up through your legs, to your first chakra, which is right at your pelvis area, and then fountain it back out and recycle it back into the earth. And keep drawing up the energy and recycling it back. And I'll let you do that for a few seconds. Okay, take one last inhale and exhale and open your eyes. Oof. And here we are. Okay, so fear, let's transform that fear, that anxiety, that frustration, that pent-upness, all of these kind of catabolic feelings that we're feeling Let's transform those into something that is healthier, something that makes us feel good. So, how do we do that? It's actually super simple, all through the power of our thoughts. So it's really, really, really important when we have all of this time available to us right now. We have the news. We want to know what's happening in the world. We want to see how many more cases there are today and, who's dying and all these things. And it's important for us to stay on top of that for sure. So, but we don't want to stay on top of that all day, every day, because that will create a sensation in our bodies that feels uncomfortable. And our cells, our cellular structure can actually change in our bodies and create a situation where our body is no longer at ease. It is in dis-ease because our energy is not flowing properly because we're constricted. So it's really, really, really important for us to manage our input, to manage what we're looking at. What news programs are we watching and how often are we watching them? How much of them are we seeing? What movies are we watching? What are we reading? Who are we talking to? And socially, on our social networking, who are we following? What are our inputs? And we really, really, really have to be careful about that. And so today I would encourage you to start to make a list in your journal about the things that make you happy. So let's make a list of the things that make us happy. Right now I'm talking to you from my bed, the comfort of my bed, because my bed makes me happy. And I feel safe and warm and happy and comfortable in my bed. And I want you guys to all think about this too. What makes you happy? What fills you up? I've been really loving, as you heard on the first video, I've been loving seeing everyone all over the world singing together, even in quarantine. And playing music, these DJs who are playing for hours and hours and hours on end just for our enjoyment to keep us connected, people who are singing, people who are dancing, these meditation challenges, all these different cool things that are going on are so awesome. And they make me so happy and they're very uplifting. And so I would encourage you to find the things that make you happy and make a list of them, keep track of them, and do them. Meditate. That reminds me of the Oprah and Deepak Chopra 21-day free meditation experience, which just started yesterday. I think we're in day 2 of it. Please do that. I will put a link to that. I will post that in this group so you have it. Please do that because it's super insightful, really timely, and an amazing experience. And they have been doing meditation for a lot longer than I have. So don't use me as your only resource. Please go find the resources that you connect with, that make you happy. It's all about you. We have created space from lifting and releasing our fear, and now we have space to fill up with the warm energy of the earth and all of these beautiful things that we are going to fill our spirits and our souls with by focusing on them. So we got Oprah and Deepak Chopra. We also have Brene Brown. I will also post a link to her. She has an amazing, amazing TED Talk on vulnerability and courage, which we are all needing right now through this time of uncertainty. And lastly, I wanted to point your attention to a sweet little video blog from Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Eat, Pray, Love, and some of her words of wisdom and a story that she told when she was awake one night because she was scared, and she told this beautiful story of courage, and she invited us all to share and think about when we were courageous, stories that we have from our own past of when we were courageous and looked fear in the eye and were able to overcome it. And so these are the things that we need to be filling ourselves up with this during this time. We need to stay connected to each other, try to just spread love and light to everyone, try to be patient, try to be understanding, and please, in your journals, write down your reflections and your intentions and what you choose to continue to focus on. And I will see you tomorrow, sending you all love and light.